there's reserves, there's card declensions.
6 months settling.
Yeah, it can be really slow settlement times. And then you can also, at the end of the day, basically just get robbed with no recourse because the bank is just like, well, your own country doesn't even think you're a legal business. What are you going to do?
From MJBulls Media, it's the Raising Cannabis Capital Show. Today we're joined by Jordan Friedman and David Erhlich from Zodaka. Guys, thanks for being on the MJBulls podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
We're really excited.
Well, okay, I've been dealing with this headache for years. So just please explain to me why processing credit cards in the cannabis industry is so hard.
The main reason it's so difficult is because cannabis is federally illegal. Schedule I drug, considered the same as heroin or LSD. And because credit cards are actually pushed through banks, which are extraordinarily heavily regulated on the federal level, they can't do it. Banks don't want to touch it. The credit cards don't want to do it.
Okay, so here's what I know. My rates are way higher, and a portion of every one of my sales gets held in a reserve for I think it's 6 months. I've talked to some of my other friends in the industry, and they're dealing with even worse things. So tell us some of the horror stories that people are dealing with their credit card processors.
Yeah.
Those reserves, a lot of the time these companies are processing foreign transactions. They're actually processing it through another country, Cyprus or something like that, the Isle of Man. And because of that, a lot of those transactions are going to get rejected immediately right out of the gate. On top of that, they're going to ask reserves 10, maybe even 20% that you don't get for 6 months
Or higher.
And oftentimes the reserves are rolling. And because they're using cards, if there's a Visa, if there's a MasterCard involved in purchasing cannabis directly, it's illegal. So eventually they're very likely that they'll get shut down. And when they do, that reserve is gone. And there is no legal recourse to get that money back because not even the home country is going to recognize you as a legal business.
Yes. So we have talked to many merchants. In fact, I would say the vast majority of merchants we have basically been robbed by an offshore credit card solution in the range from $10,000 to $150,000.
Oh my God.
Higher.
Oh my God.
Higher. That is a very common story.
And a lot of these companies, and I can't speak for all of them, but a lot of them know that they're going to get shut down. And that is part of their profit models, that they're going to take those reserves. That was always the play for that.
So just in summation, you're paying higher rates because it's through a foreign bank. There's reserves, there's card declensions.
6 months settling.
Yeah, it can be really slow settlement times. And then you can also, at the end of the day, basically just get robbed with no recourse because the bank is just like, well, your own country doesn't even think you're a legal business. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, guys, tell me how you solve this. What are you doing to solve this problem? Because it's a super headache.
So first and foremost, by not dealing with credit and debit cards, we saw for so long, so many people just constantly getting shut down and dealing with sleazy salesmen who didn't warn them what was going to happen and all sorts of stuff. So credit cards and debit cards are out of the equation at this moment in time.
You simply can't do them legally.
Yeah,
it's just in compliance with regulation. It's just not possible.
For the most part, if you're using credit cards, you're going to run into some level of problems. So what we did is we built a direct transfer system. So our software enables the consumer and the business to transact directly through our system.
Okay.
And that's the core of what it is. It's not through the credit or debit card rails. And then the other way that we are outside of regulation is that we're a payment gateway. So we really are a company that routes data to processors for this direct transfer. So because of that, we're even one more step removed, and we're really just a financial technology software company.
That's clever. Now, would you come right out of my checking account right into the merchant's checking account or vice versa?
Correct. Yeah. So you are sending the money to the merchant. Exactly.
We don't touch it in between. There's no preloading required. Customers can use it as soon as they sign up. It takes about a minute to sign up.
Yep.
And they can immediately start making purchases.
Sounds very similar to like Venmo or something like that.
Our favorite joke about we're PayPal for everything that PayPal would never touch.
All right, so let's just jump ahead. In the next 12 months or so, what do you guys need to do, to handle all this growth? I mean, you need more people, you need more developers, you need to be in different markets. Just give me some, just the high level points of what you need to do over these next 12 months.
Yeah, 100%. We are going out for our Series A right now, and we're looking for what would amount to the biggest fundraise in cannabis payment to date if we get what we're looking for.
Nice.
For every 2 developers we hire or technical people we hire, we're hiring 1 biz dev person. And we're looking to add about 20 more people to our team over the next 6 months. And that is to basically handle our massive full rollout and push into cannabis. Payments has a problem already reputationally, and we're trying to come in and professionalize it and make it more legitimate and do it the way that tech companies in Silicon Valley have traditionally done things, which is both disruptive and exceedingly excellent across every single metric that matters, not just the product.
We've been speaking with Jordan Friedman and David Erhlich from Zodaka, and all the information is on the MJBulls website. But if somebody wants to invest, who should they contact?
They should just send an email to info@zodaka.com, and we'll make sure to get back to them, very quickly.
For a seed round right now, minimum $50K investment. And if they're interested in making a larger investment, make that known in the email and let's talk.
Well, Jordan and David, you guys got to solve this problem. I know you have, but now you got to just get big enough so that you can take care of this for everybody. Let's get this going. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank you so much, Dan. It was really a pleasure, and we hope to talk to you again soon.
We will. We will be talking soon. Thanks, guys.